Albert Torcaso here in the suburbs of Pittsburgh, PA. Behind me is an old steel mill, remnants of the smokestacks. An industry that brought how many untold dollars, maybe trillions. We still have some factories in America. Well, there's other industries in America. And there's one what they call network marketing. And it brings in hundreds of billions of dollars every year. And there's an industry, or more I should say, than hundreds of billions. There's an industry called the streaming industry. I was going to say video streaming, but the streaming industry. And because this is in its infancy, a lot of people don't know what to think of it. But right now, so far, it's made over $2 trillion. What does it do? Well, essentially allows you to get rid of your cable and satellite bills and to watch everything you used to watch on cable and satellite, but 1,000 times more. And I know that sounds like an exaggeration, but really it's not. Now, I can give you a list of the benefits of what the streaming industry actually offers you, but that would be, quite frankly, wasting both of our time. Because most likely you're not going to check it out and you're not going to believe it. But if you go to the website itself and experience it yourself, yes, through a video, then you're going to start to believe it. And then you might even say, hey, let me buy this thing. It's a money-back guarantee for at least 2 weeks. Let me buy it, get it home, and try it. Well, then once you try it and you see that it's really all that we say it is, then your life is going to change. Now, without getting real long-winded, the reason why I say your life will change is you're talking about that money that you used to pay every month can now be in your pocket. You can now use it for whatever you want. Maybe you'll put it in an investment account. I don't know. Maybe you'll use it towards college. I can't tell you. But it's as real as everything else. Now, let me say this. The streaming industry offers you things that it's hard to really articulate this, because there's so much to offer. But let me just put it this way. You no longer need to worry about missing any of your programs. You don't need to get a DVR or DVD player or any of that, because really these machines give you access to whatever you can imagine in terms of watching it. Now, I am not going to get into the technical aspects of it. Neither am I going to tell you all the features. Because if I tell you, it sounds like a pipe dream. But see, here's the thing. I live it every day. If I want to watch a movie, I just simply put this thing on and I watch whatever I want. If I want to watch live sports on pay-per-view like UFC, I don't have to worry about needing $50 or $100 or whatever it is. I just simply tune in. And if I decide to go across country and I happen to be in a motel or a hotel, I don't have to worry about renting their movies or asking for, an upgrade on a cable or whatever. I just simply bring this piece of equipment because it's portable, and I simply bring it and I watch whatever I want, including in pretty much any language I want, and a whole lot of countries. Or maybe I'm not going to a hotel. Maybe it's around the holidays I decide to go to some place, grandparents or whatever, not my grandparents, but you get my point. You bring this. You can watch whatever you want. More importantly, you can show them. So these things are real. Now, this is the thing. You're going to have doubt. you're going to question everything. Because there are people out there and organizations, and frankly, even quote unquote news organizations, that they don't want you to know about this, because if they do, there's a lot of money that's going to be gone out of their pockets. I mean, we're talking about, in the long run, trillions upon trillions of dollars that is no longer going to be with these other companies. So they are going to make you believe and try to brainwash you with their propaganda that these things don't really exist, but they do. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I know it's been a long time, but I'm not going to leave you hanging here. And even before I worry about giving you my website for you to look for yourself, I'm going to do something called giving it away or paying it forward. Now, here's what I'm going to do. I told you this stuff exists. So you go onto any, video sharing site like YouTube, and you type in KODI. It stands for coding. And then you can type in repos or add-ons or video add-ons. Now, when you do that, you're going to find videos on these subjects and topics. Then you're going to see that it's real. Keep one thing in mind. You're going to learn some things, and it's going to seem like you're going to have to be your own technician. But see, this is the thing. There are companies such as my own and others that they pretty much do everything for you. Now, you may think that I'm being long-winded and this really has no merit, but it does. Let me give you a quick example. I own 2 such devices. One of them is from my company. Notice I haven't mentioned that company, and that's deliberate. Another one is from another company. The difference is this. The lesser company, I won't say lesser company, but lower end model, you have to learn how to put all the repositories, directories, add-ons, and most of that stuff. You have to figure out what it is you want, learn about it, and then learn how to put it on. Whereas the one that I market, and that you would be marketing if you decide to at some point, that one is 99% of it is put on there for you already, which means it's the difference of you having to figure out what you want and just going home, setting it up, and watching something. So what you need to do before you do anything else is you simply need to view videos on coding. And then after you're done with all that, you can go to my websites, and heck, you can order one of these devices. And you might ask yourself, when you see the price, you might be looking and thinking there's sticker shock at first. But here's what you need to do. Because at first when you see it, yeah, it looks high. But figure out how much money you're paying per month. Get out the calculator, and then see how much you're paying per year, and then how much you would be paying over the decades, assuming they never made another increase, which we know that's not going to be the case, but assuming they never did. And then look at that amount, and then you have to add on things like going to the movies, because you don't have to do that anymore, and the DVR, and as I said before, other things. You add all that up, and then you look at the price per the item. And I'm 99.999% sure you're going to find that this device, or any device, is a whole lot less money. I mean, a lot less money. But the other thing is, what does that do for your peace of mind? Forget about price and all the other stuff. How would you feel knowing you never have to rush home to watch your other favorite show or whatever? The point is, this is to improve your life. And yes, there are other bonuses that I didn't mention. Benefits, bonuses, fun. But you need to learn this yourself. This was really long-winded. I apologize. But we're talking about the quality and financial health in your life. So it's time to go and look at those websites right after you learn about coding. I'm getting out of here. I have some other work to do. You take care of the business, and you get about your business of changing your life for the better.